In this video, I'm going to get you to be able to play the song Nobody Like You from Turning Red. And it's a great little piano riff that repeats a lot. You don't play the whole song, but it's definitely one that we encourage our students to learn with a couple of tips that I'm going to share so you have an easier time practicing it. First, let's talk about the left hand. My piano is transposed, which means my notes are a little bit shifted so I can get the bottom end of the piano. Those are... It's almost like the lowest notes on the piano, which would be two Fs, two Es, and two As. Now, here you're playing a very specific pattern with the rhythms, and I would recommend doing this as an octave. That means that you're playing F and F and E and E. Now, if you are younger, it is normal that it's very challenging to reach an octave. So don't feel bad. Just when you get older, it's going to be easier to do. So just do one of the two notes. So in this case, the pattern will be F, F, E, and there, mainly you want to be able to, if you're doing octaves, you're going to have to move your hand. So fingers 5 and 1, 5 and 1, and then 5 and 1 for this one too. So if you are young, you can probably just almost choose to do it in a way that is almost a little bit easier because it's going to be finger 1, and then the A on the bottom with the pinky, and that way your hand doesn't have to move. So let's talk about the right hand. The right hand is a little bit more, there's a couple more notes. The chords that you have are 3, and there are in its normal position, it will be F major, F, A, C, then an E major, which is E, G sharp, B, and then an A minor, which will be A, C, and E. But we're doing them in inversion, which I think is like a clever way to get them to sound a little bit cooler. In this case, we're doing A, C, F with fingers 1, 2, and 5. Then you're moving a little bit to the left to do G sharp, B, and E with fingers 1, 2, and 5 as well. And immediately keep on moving a little bit to the left to do E, A, C. And that's the A minor in inversion. So the pattern rhythmically is the same between the hands. You're still doing... Now there, I would recommend be very consistent with the numbers. Don't change them up. I do suggest 1 to 5, 1 to 5, and probably 1, 3, 5, or 1, 2, 5. Depends on what kind of I feel more comfortable to you, depending on your age. But definitely practice it very slowly. And then we're gonna have a little run with both hands at the same time. And there's a little bit of a couple of considerations, especially because of the speed of the song. For the right hand, I would recommend doing A, B, C, E, F with fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way your pinky is already ready to hook into the next part of the riff, so you can almost keep on playing this. For the left hand, it's a little bit probably different because I would probably recommend doing 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, especially if you're going to do it with octaves. So part of the thing with this is make sure that you don't make mistakes by trying to play every time that you play it with the same numbers. So practice and almost get that ready, because that's part of like probably the most a little uncomfortable part of this riff. So once you get the chords, practice going, and it almost hooks into itself. Now the pattern in itself, when you hear the song, there's a lot of moments that it doesn't really play through, or like it stops in the verse. So that I will leave it up to you guys to check what parts of the song you are playing and what parts of the song you're not. For the most part, the pattern that I just showed you plays on the choruses. So great song, great piano pattern. Make sure that you play it a little bit with almost like with a good amount of like dynamics. You want to like play it like a strong, and use the bottom of the piano, because that's going to make it a little bit more, I guess, resemble the style of the song. If you would like more information about what we do here, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.